Start the intro, and we are.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What is going on, you guys? Hey, Constant in the live, and hey, Marissa in the live. Hey, Dream. Yes, this is live. You guys aren't seeing my face because, like I said before, my computer, for some reason, wanted to be funny, so it's overheating. So if I were to be on camera, it would be a huge lag. So I don't want to deal with that like the whole night. So I was like, hey, y'all just gonna get the voice for now. But I am live on the Pico app. If you guys haven't downloaded the Pico app, y'all is tripping. Okay, so the Pico app, I go live on there, and I'm contractually obligated to go live on there for an hour a day. So I'm live right now. So if you guys hear me talking to people that's not in the chat, I'm on my phone live right now on the Pico app. So I'm gonna show you guys a picture of what the app looks like. You guys need to download it because you got if not, you guys are missing out. I go on there live every day for an hour. Okay, so that's where you get all the behind the scenes exclusivity. Okay, here's what the app looks like. So if you go on your app store and you look at this Picacho, Pococha, you get all the exclusives. So you hear me talk about behind the scenes stuff with interviews that I've done, people that have been on this channel, just celebrities, all that type stuff. So you get the behind the scenes stuff just about my life in general too. So we get we get into some things on this app more than we can get on YouTube. So please, y'all, download the app, look up Evner Entertainment, and then you guys catch me live. I usually go live at nights, an hour, at least an hour or more a day. So yeah. Let's talk about this episode, y'all. What did you guys think about this episode? It was funny as hell. Just say you're scared, okay? Just say you're scared. Hey, JD, just say you're scared. I just dropped the link if anybody wants to join and give their opinion on the episode. If you guys did miss it too, I just uploaded a video of Scotty basically on the way to the Bobby Lights premiere, which I just watched that episode. Oh my god, it was hilarious. It was freaking hysterical. Like when Roland Ray Randa got over, and you guys, my recap, I'm gonna do that tomorrow because there's too much going on tonight. I didn't want to spam you guys with videos because I know y'all probably got work and stuff in the morning, all that stuff. So I'm gonna give that to y'all tomorrow, along with the South Central Baddies reunion, because for some reason they decided to drop it the same night as all these other shows. You know what I hate about Zeus? They need to start becoming like these other networks because they need to start doing like more than one day. You feel me? They need to start doing more than one day of premieres. Why are you guys premiering two shows on the same day? Y'all should have premiered Bobby Light show tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? Like don't put two big shows on the same night. Do it on another day, so then you'll have people on your app throughout the week, and that'll create more viewers than just having them on there one day, and then the rest of the week probably nobody even goes on there because they usually watch it the day of, and then that's it. You get what I'm saying? Thank you, Marissa, on the Procacho app. She just told me my audio is all good, y'all. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to JD, you just reached level 6 on Procacho app. Okay. This episode was a good one, but Confine getting arrested had me shocked. Did it have you shocked sad, or did it have you shocked laughing? Because a lot of people thought it was funny because of the day after day, I wanna the Set It Off song. And she was in a cornrow, so she was giving Queen Latifah realness. Poor Rod. That's so embarrassing. I would have been so embarrassed. So after that argument with Slim, do you think the Big Ten called the marshals on Rock? That's interesting because there's a lot of theories about who called the bounties on Rock. Okay, who called the bounties on Rock? Right? I really feel like it was Natalie and Lemmy, and the only reason why is because legally they didn't want to get the network in trouble, so they're not just gonna keep courting her throughout all of the southern states that Scotty's running. And Scotty doesn't do a good job of running the South because she's scared to fight. So they had to, call the armed guard. So they said, "Hey, we're gonna need you to pick Rocket up." This is what I say. Like, I really do think it's Natalie. On a serious note, I really think it's Natalie. JD just said on the Picacho app, you said Natalie because they got pulled out of a dinner to speak to Bounty, or did we forget about that YouTube video? Oh, I think I know which video you're referring to. Okay. We have our first caller of the night. Please make sure your audio is A-OK, and I'm going to add you. Dream, what's up?
What's going on? What's going on?
What'd you think about tonight's episode?
I thought it was a little underwhelming. I mean, I got a lot to say about it. I was waiting until everybody else was, getting on the the panel.
Right.
For me to address my opinion, but
who you think called the bounties on Rock?
I don't think nobody called Natalie.
I think it was Natalie. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say Rock and Rolly because I mean Rock and Roll. They both was. I feel like they just both be chilling, and I know a lot of people don't like them.
Yeah.
It is what it is, but I love them. I'm gonna keep it real. I love Rolly a little more than I love
Slim. Same.
Slim. Yeah, but I mean I like them both. I think that they both held their own shit. I feel like they held their ground. Slim was the only one that stepped up to Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else did. But yeah, I was kind of waiting. I thought you had somebody else on the line. I thought it wasn't. I didn't know it was gonna be this.
Oh yeah, no. When I call in, I usually bring in one person at a time. I don't do like the panel thing. I don't want to.
Oh no! So bring me back then.
No. You know that YouTube channel who had that panel and then she never show her face and all that type of stuff. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Situation to happen. Okay. Do you think that Slim is scared of Rock? Because she said in the episode, she said, "Just
no,
say you're scared, bro." You don't think so?
I don't think she's scared. I do think that she's a little intimidated, but scared does not mean intimidated. Right. So I do think that to the point where she pressed Rock one time, and then that time she lost the fight. So she was like, "Oh shit, I'm not scared of the bitch, but I know she could whoop my ass." So second time, if that bitch presses me, I'm gonna swing back. But I don't think she's scared. I personally don't think she's scared.
See, me, I think she's scared, and the reason why is because had that have been Miko across that table, she would have flew and got to her.
I agree. She was intimidated, but she wasn't intimidated by those other girls. The other girls, she already thought she could whoop their ass. So she was like, all right, let me just rock with these bitches. Because she was winning, like, Slim was doing her shit on, what is it, One Chance to Love, whatever?
Yeah, One More Chance.
She was doing her 1, 2, 3s or whatever.
Right.
I'm not a fan of her. I don't dislike her. But I do think she was Rolly's coattail for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think that when you was talking about how Natalie punched or something, Rolly,
I think she elbowed Slim. Oh, I'm not Slim, elbowed Rolly. So you think that she actually did cut her mouth with a gem?
Yeah, because she do got a gem on her teeth. She said she announced that shit before. And Natalie's not a puncher. She don't be punching people. She just be trying to grab people. She be trying to grab onto somebody. Right. Or whatever. So that's how that go. and then after that, I don't know what the fuck transpired. But we just saw when it aired, we saw Natalie get punched in the head one more time, and then it got broken up.
Yeah,
We
that's
didn't see
true.
nothing else. We didn't see nothing else after that. So you know how Zeus will start the fights, and then they'll restart it.
Right. What do you think? Oh, you froze, Dream. Hopefully that's on me. Oh yeah, you froze, Dream. I'm gonna bring you back up in a little bit after I bring in the next caller. So the next caller I'm gonna bring in is Jade underscore 77. Let me know what you gotta say, Jade. Hello. Jade to the rescue. Earth to Jade. All right, I'm gonna add you back, Jade. Harmony, please make sure your audio is correct. What's going on? What's going on?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. What did you think about tonight's episode?
Okay, so it was we didn't really get to see the fight at the beginning of it, so that was like okay, but we all knew Rolly versus Natalie. Rolly was gonna win that. I don't care if Rolly was bleeding or not. We saw Rolly fought 3 girls at one time on Chance of Love. It's
Right.
not happening. The only competition she had was Jayla or Krishan because they boxed. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, that weight she was gonna come. I don't like all the fake stuff though. Like Natalie come and then they act like they cool, Rolly and her cool at the
Yes.
club. Like, yeah, we made up. Y'all in the club, it's loud as a mud. You ain't make up nothing. What y'all did? Twerk on each other, y'all was drunk.
That's what I said. When I looked up and I just see Natalie and them like kind of hugging, I'm like, wait, what the heck? You just almost tried to kill this girl. Like, how'd you guys just come cool all of a sudden? That's why a lot of people feel like this show is put on in a little fake because of how easily sometimes they make up and just all of a sudden start fighting.
No, but you know what? I think like they told Rolly before she went to that event, they told her Natalie's the EP, so you can't have beef with the EP. She's the creator of the show. If you don't want to be on the show no more, then you can go. But if you still want to be on this show, then you need to play nice with this hoe.
Right. And you did you hear that 500K? Natalie Miss Nunn said, "I make 500K. I want that 500K check now. Thank you. You guys bring me the drama." Do you think she's really making that amount? Because that's a cute coin for just being on this show. That's a $500,000.
Baby, we all know you watch the Bad Girls Club, baby. Natalie been studying since day one. Miss I Run LA, she been studying since day. We all been watching her stunt. We watched her stunt on Bad Girls Club. We watch her stunt on she's a stunner. She's Hollywood. This is what she does. And that's why Krishana always be like, girl, you on that Hollywood shit. You on that fake ass shit. You a fake ass bitch. Everything come out your mouth is fake. All these conversations, and Jayla fake too. I wanted to make sure I said that before I got off it. Jayla fake as a mug. And it hurts my soul because I know that she's a good person. So she really want the best for Krishan, but her befriending her had nothing to do with her having good intentions. They befriended that girl because they saw them hands.
I believe the same thing. I believe that. I've always said this. I've always said I feel like Jayla became friends with Rock because she's like, damn, this girl could box. You feel me? She got a mouth on her. She not gonna back down. If I'm friends with these weak girls, they're gonna look at me crazy. Yeah.
After that first, if you realize that first episode, Persuasion, Jayla, and Natalie sat there and talked shit about Krishan. It was not just Persuasion. All 3 of them sat there and laughed and talked shit about Krishan. But then after she whooped Persuasion ass, because Persuasion was the only motherfucker who actually said something to her face. And when she said something to her face, after she whooped her ass, when everybody in that bitch fell in line. The only reason why Slim didn't fall in line is because she felt like she had Rolly to have her back and she didn't want to look like a bitch. But after that girl beat that girl ass like that, it was like, oh.
Right? I think that would really shock everybody. I feel like it shocked everybody except for Rolly. Rolly, I feel like did her research, so she kind of knew how Rock was. She kind of knew and saw Rock before in other shows because she kind of mentioned it in one of the episodes. Like, yeah, you didn't see her before on shows. She does stuff like this, so she kind of was on game on her. Everybody else wasn't really too much on game on her, and that's what it kind of messed up. That's why you go on these shows. You got to kind of do your research on who else is on the cast. Any final thoughts?
And it's the same girl that fought Blueface mama and sister because he told her to. So
right. What do you think's gonna happen? Any final thoughts on tonight's episode?
Final thoughts is I don't care I really don't care who called the police on Krishan. Bitch, if you got a warrant, bitch, and you out here doing public appearances, you want to go to jail. Take
Right.
your ass where you need to do. You grown. I agree with Slim when she said, bitch, you too old to be going through certain shit. You a grown ass woman. Take care of your fucking business because your name was the name that was ringing beyond most of these bitches on this show. So when they going to show up, Natalie knows she got to play nice with you, bitch, because she know your name already ringing bells. Take care of your business because she could have really skyrocketed off of this platform because Zeus is a bigger platform than that South Central stuff. Right, you know, she could have really skyrocketed and built a name for herself. But what she showed people was that she's not about her business. She fucked up. So if anything, the person who got fucked in the situation with Krishan, because everybody else showed they was professional and they knew how to come on set and take care of their business, especially Rolly and Slim, because they didn't leave. They stayed.
True. That is true. Because
the only person who showed they was unprofessional was Rock, and that's sad.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining. Please tune in to some future lives and after shows.
Definitely. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
You too. You have a nice night. All right, I'm gonna bring up I'm That Girl. Please make sure your audio is okay. What's going on? What's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Awesome. Hi.
Hey, what did you think about tonight's episode?
This episode was really, really good. I feel like it was really, really good. Before we go into further conversation, I am the one that Judy DK cussed out. Oh. That's me.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's me.
Who said the comments that? Because I kind of skipped over that because I was so like I was shocked at her reaction to you. What do you have to say?
Yeah, because we're both Pisces, so I'm like, oh my God, I always ride for you, girl. Like, why are you coming at me like this? But
you cussed this subscriber out, okay? I believe
cussed me out, called me a weirdo and everything. Like,
I think you compared Rolly to Judy. You were saying how Judy and Rolly are like. No, yeah, Judy and Rolly are like the same person, and Judy did not like that because I know Judy. She doesn't. One thing I know about her that I've seen from her on TV, she doesn't like to be compared to other people. So I was like, oh Lord, she's gonna once I seen her.
No, yeah, I totally get that, but it's like Judy. She is one of those. She's one of the OGs of the original Bad Girls Club.
Right.
Rolly is an OG of the Suits Network.
Right.
So that was my reasoning. That was my whole commenting on it. And then when she came at me, calling me a weirdo, girl, you was on Baddies season 1. So
who's the weirdo?
What's weird? What is really weird? But that is like totally not the topic for tonight. We're talking about baddies tonight.
In the words of Natalie, baddies.
Baddies. Speaking of Natalie, at the very beginning of that episode, when she went to go take that shower, and she was trying to get the fuck away from me, girls. Get the fuck away from me, girls. You know you lost that fucking fight. I wanted to be like, Natalie, stop it.
Listen,
stop it, girl. You know.
Her superpowers are gone. Like anytime somebody snatches her wig off, you see Natalie go into a panic. She starts slamming doors and starts going crazy because she feels like her superpowers are gone. Like the Iron LA powers have been deactivated.
Beyond, because girl, you're not in LA anymore, girl.
Right. What did you think about tonight's episode?
No, this episode was really, really good. It was so good.
Who do you think called the?
It was really good.
The federales, the bounty hunters of New Orleans on Rock.
It could have been Slim. I'm telling y'all.
Are you serious?
do not sleep on Slim. Because Slim is not my favorite at all. Slim is not my favorite at all. But on this episode, I feel like Rock was really trying her for no reason. I really feel like it. And I love Rock. But I feel like, she was really coming at Slim for no reason. I'm like, no, Slim is really, she's in the right on this side. So
I felt the same way because it's like she was poking at her. She's like, just say you're scared, babe. Just say you're scared, babe. I was just like, you just want her to just bow to your feet. Okay,
also, did you peep when Slim was in the confessional? Was like blue when she said blue, the way that you say it. Blue.
She's an entertainer. She has to be an entertainer.
Yeah, she has to. Hello,
she
has to. And I'm so glad that I came upon your channel. I love your channel so much. I watch you religiously. I love you so much.
Thank you.
The impressions is everything, especially Jocelyn's ass. Okay.
You why are you trying to call me out tonight? Okay, I wasn't at the cabaret. Okay, and then I hear this nigga talk about Jocelyn. Why you gotta have your mouth my name in your dick suckers? Like, what is going on? Okay, any final thoughts on the episode?
No, okay. My final thoughts on this episode. I am mad that they used Cleo's song as she was being killed. And
day
it off.
Day.
Like that shit was crazy. I was laughing.
Right.
But like I felt like I wanted to cry because I felt Rock's situation at that moment. Yeah. But like that song totally took me away. I'm like, okay.
Right. When she was calling for Jayla, that's when I felt bad. When she was
like, oh my god, oh my god,
bro. Oh my god, bro. Like I felt bad.
She's a Jayla, oh my god. Like she really got close to Jayla.
Yeah, that's like her girl. That's really her girl. So
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for joining the live. Please tune in for future after shows and lives.
Always will. I love you so much. Keep the good stuff going, okay?
Thank you. You have a nice night.
Yes, you too.
All right. But yeah, someone, Immortal Eyebrows, you just said y'all think Rolly dragging Scotty at the reunion. I believe so because just based off of tonight's live, and somebody's going to have it up on YouTube because tonight every single one of my tech is just deciding to go to kaputs. But whatever. But somebody's gonna have it on live to where Scotty, because I put up the live, but I didn't have the audio of her basically talking crap like to Rolly about Rolly. She was drunk, don't get me wrong, but she was basically like, oh, she didn't want to fight. She didn't want to fight, like basically popping her gums. Y'all know Rolly hates that crap. Like when somebody goes on social media and talks crap. So once I seen that tonight on the live, I was like, yeah, this reunion's gonna be like a bloodbath because it's either Rolly's gonna come for Scotty or Slim's gonna do a back fade and get Scotty for her, which I think might happen. So Scotty better get to her boxing lessons. Also, are we getting a Bobby review and after show? You guys are getting a Bobby review. Do you guys want an after show? If I get a huge vote that you guys want an after show, I'm gonna do an after show. But what I think I'm gonna do Bobby's show Monday nights, or Mondays, and then of course Baddies Sundays, because I don't want to do both at the same time because I don't want to like spam you guys, like I said in the beginning. Intuitive Harmony said Jayla's a mommy figure is seen or big sister. And also catch the live, you guys, what I put up of Natalie, Scotty, and Lyrica. Lyrica basically kind of confirmed that Love and Hip Hop Hollywood is coming back. When I tell you I'm so excited, that was the best Love and Hip Hop series ever. So the fact that that might be coming back, I'm like, yes, screw Atlanta, screw Miami, even though I'm from it, I don't care. I love Hollywood. Hollywood had some of the best storylines. It had some of the best fights. It was just funny. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay. What is going on, Chris Wiley? I'm gonna add you. Make sure your audio is great. What's going on?
Hello. Okay, so this show, the episode was just like, it was just so a mess. Like the music when they was playing when Rock got arrested, I was dead. Like I was just dead as hell. And then also too, like it was in the confessional with Slim had was she was calling out Rock and she would call her a blue-headed, waffle-headed bitch. It put me in the mind of BGC too when Hannah had told Genovese, you pickle-headed bitch. That's why I started laughing. So
No,
That's why.
when Slim gets mad, it's funny because she just says some of the most ridiculous stuff ever. It's like
Yes,
going
and
on.
it be just have me rolling. It
So
just be so
I
funny to
kind of
me.
I find it funny when she gets mad, even though I feel like if she starts keeps getting mad at the rate she does, she gonna end up popping a blood vessel. But it be
Bro,
like,
yes. I'm like, why is she like but it be so funny to me because it's like the way how she just be reading is like it's like she just be going off. It's
right,
like it kind of put me in like Slim personality, I don't know, but like when she first was on One More Chance, I had like really just like she really just put me in mind of Christina. Like I was like,
right,
okay, she kind of gives
yes,
me off like that Christina kind of vibe. That's
yeah,
why I feel like I was gonna like her because I was like, I like the vibe of her because she gives off, Christina and how like, Christina don't be
mhm,
taking no shit for nobody. So that's why I really
right.
thought what Slim was gonna
And the
really
thing
give
is,
off.
Christina, a lot of people critique Christina for having bad anger issues. I think Slim beats her to the punch. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think so too. I really
Yes.
do. Like she
Yes,
takes the
Christina, it
cake.
takes a lot for her to get to the point where she's just raging. But Slim, it seems
Yeah.
like the littlest thing. She's like, "What? What you say? What you talking about?" I'm like, "Whoa, calm down."
Down. Like
Her
even
father
like
did just pass, so that live though, even though it was a little funny at some points, I did kind of feel bad because she just recently dealt with a death, so it's probably that she's still going through. Who do you think
yeah.
called the bounty hunters on Rock, Krishan Rock?
So you said what do I think about it?
Who you think called the bounty hunters? Because there's
I'm not gonna
theories.
lie. I just feel like I don't know who may call the bounty hunters. It probably like you said, like you probably like you said Natalie. I
Yeah,
probably would say Natalie too. I probably would think either Natalie.
yeah.
And And also too put me in the mind of BGC 7 when it was when they was fighting outside too.
I already know what you're
And
gonna say.
yeah, when Stassi and them fighting and Shelly and Izzy went to jail and then
I don't
Izzy
want to go
told
to
Shelly,
jail.
stop crying,
I'm
Shelly.
crying.
That was so funny. That's what it put me in the mind of. Like that's exactly what it put me in the mind of. So probably so, yeah. So it probably was Natalie that did that.
You're
I
right.
have
That is true. Both New Orleans type episodes, somebody ended up getting arrested. That is hilarious. I didn't
yeah.
even think about
Mhm.
that. That is true. That's very, very true. Someone said, "What
If
if it was really Blue that called the federales on the rock?" I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
What do you think is
I
going to be
also
happening
feel
at the reunion? Go ahead.
I think I think that it's going to be a whole lot of chaos. I feel like
Mhm.
nobody's not going to probably get a word out, I feel like it's going to be like Jocelyn's Cabaret. But like,
Mm,
everybody's going to be like just trying to get to someone. Like I feel like Rolly is gonna get Natalie because she already said when the reunion comes, she said that's her domain. So I'm looking
mm,
for, for Rolly to, bash Natalie head in again. I'm looking for Slim and Rock to go at it again. And I
right.
don't feel like, and also too, let me say this too, because it was like the last review, some
Mhm,
people well, Rolly is fighting for slim battles. I don't feel like, Rolly was like fighting for her battles because as we seen on One More Chance, Slim
mhm,
always defended herself. Slim always just, she knew how to defend herself even before when her and Rolly became cool. They was always, you know, she was always just being so defensive and she always will take up for herself. So it's like I'm so confused why people are now saying like, oh, well, she needs Rolly to fight her battles. She needs Rolly to fight her battles. Like no. And if anything too, like let's look at it as well too. When Rock
mhm,
had said, on the last episode that, when who was it? When she said, oh well, if y'all fighting, I'm jumping.
Oh yeah,
And when she
with
said
the whole
that,
Scotty thing, like if Scotty were to get hit,
yeah.
yeah, they were to jump in. I will say this though, Rolly looked very disappointed in Slim tonight. I'm sorry, I see it in her face. She was like, "Damn, you really just gonna let her punk you like that?" I seen Rolly's face.
Yeah, yeah,
She
because
didn't want to say
Rolly
it to
had told Slim,
embarrass Slim. That's just my
yeah,
opinion.
like, yeah, Rolly was like telling Slim, like, well, beat they ass. Like, like, you're
Right,
not, like, gonna do nothing. Like, you just gonna sit here and kind of, like, let
sit
her talk to
there.
you like that.
Right,
So that's
right,
what probably why she was just, like, telling Slim that. Because she normally knows that Slim's gonna, like, turn up,
right.
and fight. So I don't know what was
Exactly.
going on. So I just feel like too, like I said, like it's just like the same with Jayla. If y'all gonna sit there and say that, Rolly, that Slim needs Rolly, like, you know, you gotta kind of like, that's like me saying like, oh well, Jayla needs, well, yeah, that is true though. Jayla do need, Rock on her side because
I don't agree with that, and the reason why is because the fact that she
hmm
fought Rolly without being scared, that's bold. Because Rolly could have just, you feel me? She really could have stomped Jayla, but she wasn't fast as enough as Jayla. Because Jayla's a fast fighter, and she punches like Jayla fights like a nigga. So it's like you feel me?
yeah,
That I
you're
think it
right,
caught
you're
Rolly
right,
off
you're
guard
right,
because
you're so
Rolly's so
right.
used to kind of grabbing and punching, but she couldn't grab
Yeah,
Jayla. She had to hit her with the Duke. She boop boop boop. You feel me? I wish my camera situation was straight so I could show y'all, but
yeah,
she hit
yeah, you're right,
boop, boop,
you're
boop.
right. I
You
can
feel
see
me?
that.
So it's like it was
Yeah,
given that. Any final thoughts before I take
yeah.
the next caller?
I just want to say that thank you for having me up here. This is my first time being up here, and
Yes.
I probably should come up here more often. And
Okay.
that's all.
Thank you. Definitely.
Thank
Please
you.
call into more after shows and lives. Definitely.
Okay, I will.
All right. I love to hear what you guys have to say. So please do not be afraid to call in because I like to hear different perspectives of what other people have to say that might not be the same opinion as mine. Jamie says Slim was probably over it, but who the F wants to fight every day? People who make no money. That's very true. Jayla really needs Rock. I don't agree with that. And y'all know I'm not the biggest Jayla fan. I'm not like I love Jayla, like, but I don't agree with that because I've seen Jayla like fight. She doesn't need her. I'm sorry, she doesn't. And I feel like the only person that could match Rock's fighting level is Jayla. Seriously, that's like the only person. Nobody else, and that's facts. And I could argue about it till I'm blue in the face. Jayla's the only one that can match her fighting level. Um, I honestly think Slim was just tired of fighting. She honestly wasn't gonna do anything, but trying to calm Rolly down. Who do y'all think is gonna fight at the reunion? I think Rolly and Natalie, Rolly and Scotty, Slim and Rock, Rock and Sway, Ann and Jayla, Jayla and Rolly might, Jayla and Slim might. It might be like a 2 versus 2. Um, Slim and Scotty might. These are just options that I'm throwing out there. But for sure, I can guarantee you Natalie and Rolly. I can guarantee you Rolly and Scotty because Scotty's been running of the mouth tonight on that live. I could believe those two. I could believe Rock and Slim because of the whole live situation. Even maybe Slim and Natalie. I can kind of guarantee that. So yeah. Rock would rock, rock Rocky would rock rock dream. Isn't that a tongue twister? Rocky would rock rock. Random but true. I feel like Slim isn't scared of Rock. She's the only one that ran up. Scotty needs some pressure. She got lit. She got a lot of lit at times. Def Rolly, Def Rock and Slim. Okay, I'm gonna bring on the next caller, Jessica. Please make sure your audio is straight. And also Jade underscore 77. It says none of your devices are connected, so I can't add you until then. But Jessica, I'm gonna add you now. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What do
But
you think?
oh,
What do you
sorry.
think of tonight's episode? Go ahead.
Oh, today's episode, Rock and Slim, they got me irritated
Why?
because it was like Rock was kind of like picking on Slim, and Slim was like being scary. Like, we know Slim for being like that tough girl that would
Mm-hmm.
like stand her ground, but I feel like since she was the only one that ran up on Rock, she felt the taste of Rock's medicine, and now like she's kind of like backing down, like, oh shoot, Rock is really not the one to mess with.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
yeah, they was like getting me irritated, and Scotty was getting me irritated too because she was like, I don't know what Scotty was doing. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I said in my recap, Scotty was like a salamander in those security's arms trying to slither out, and the security was like, "Girl, you ain't going nowhere. Sit right there." Because I'm like, damn well, you don't want them problems with Rolly. Rolly will freaking demolish you.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, you threw my phone." Like she was like, "No, like you were trying to jump in."
If Rolly, the thing is, Rolly's a fighter, but she's not quick with words. It'd be funny
Yeah.
if Rolly said, "What if she was like, you threw my phone?" She should have been like, "So buy another one." Like, that would have been funny. Like she should have been like, "So buy another one."
Yeah, and I feel like Natalie, she ran to her room because she realized that she got beat like the Mario cards out her head by Rolly. But I didn't think she needed to like talk like that to Persuasion when Persuasion was like knocking on the door and stuff.
Right. No, I feel like she wasn't talking to Persuasion. She was just going. She was still in the moment of the fight, so
Oh
she was
yeah.
going off like just on Rolly in general. Because it didn't even sound like. I feel like she didn't even hear Sway. Like when they were knocking, I feel like she didn't even hear Sway. She was probably yelling and talking crap to production. Because the way she was like, "No, f you, b," that it didn't sound like she was talking to Sway. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it didn't. I think that was like a weird. That was like a weird scene or something like that. Jade, it is better now, so I will add you after this caller. Also, what do you think is gonna happen at the reunion? Who do y'all think is gonna be brawling?
Ooh, for a fact,
Mhm.
Rolly and Natalie.
Mhm.
For a fact, and I feel like Jayla and Rock are gonna get their rematch because they still haven't let go from their beef with Slim and Rolly, and I didn't like the fact that Jayla was trying to push her beef with with Bree, because she was like, "Oh, I understand that you don't like them, but you can say that they're weird." But I'm like, Bree doesn't have to say anything. If she has a
Right.
problem with them, stop forcing the problem.
And I didn't like how they said, "Oh, they're moving weird." I'm like, how are they moving weird? Because they're not traveling with you guys on the bus. Like,
Yeah.
it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, of course they're gonna be separated because it's like the house against them kind of. So it's like I don't get how that's them moving weird. That didn't make sense to me. I was like, maybe it's some stuff that we're not seeing on camera because you know how Zeus is. They edit out a good amount of stuff. So I was like, maybe it's some stuff that we're not seeing on camera, so it's not making a whole lot of sense. That's the only thing I could kind of think of
And I
too.
have another thing to say. I feel like the production told Bree to call Slim and Rolly back to the house because that
Oh yes.
conversation felt so fake. And
Oh
plus,
yes.
when they were partying, the crowd was dead. Like nobody was there.
Daddy shot a clock.
Production was like trying to hype up the crowd, like they always do. But yeah. Oh, and the reunion.
Uh-huh.
I feel like Scotty's gonna fight someone, but I feel like Scotty's gonna get beat up.
Oh yes. I don't think that Scotty needs to go to Scotland and take fight lessons because it's just there's a war coming for her. I'm telling you because if Rolly or Slim touch her, she's ruined. Even Slim, I feel like can get a good one in on her. So it's like she might want to go to Jayla and take some boxing lessons from Jayla or something.
Yeah, since Jayla's her girl.
Right, that's like girl. Thank you
Yeah,
so
but
much for joining.
that's
Any
all I have to
final
say.
thoughts? That you said that's your final thoughts?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for joining. Please join future after shows and lives. Thank you, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, that is funny. That's her girl. Y'all be having me cracked up in these comments. Like y'all have no clue. That's her girl. Shout out to Carell in the Picacho app. If you guys don't know, I'm gonna do my little advertisement again. If you guys are not if you guys haven't downloaded the Picacho app that you guys are seeing on the screen, you guys are missing out because that's where you guys get all the behind the scenes stuff regarding my YouTubes, my personal life. I give story times that I never talked about on YouTube before. Talk about some of the interviews behind the scenes that have happened with the interviews, people that have reached out for interviews, what they charge for interviews, all that. Y'all gonna hear everything, okay, on this app because we get really deep into it, to be honest. Okay, ask the people that's on there. Ask Marissa, ask JD, ask Carell, ask who else? Black Canary. They're all on the app right now, so we really get into some things, right? I'm gonna add Jade. What is going on, Jade?
Hi.
Hey, what'd you think of tonight's episode?
Wow. So honest opinion, whack.
Whack? Oh no.
Yes. Yes,
Why?
it was like every other Zeus episode, like, because it was dry. It really was. Like, they focused on one thing, and then that became the entire show. 1 second.
And then also, who do you think called the federales and the bounty hunters on Rock? Okay.
Nat, the producers. I mean, because it was juicy. I mean, I could definitely see Natalie doing that for views. Like, she
Yes.
definitely would. My thing is, Rock, as always, was bothering the heck out of me. I have to remember not to cuss. Because
Thank you.
he was really bullying Slim. Like, okay, hear me out. Like, I feel like she was throwing like tough guy energy because she knew from the last fight that she whooped Slim's butt. And I just feel like Rock was just doing that to like flex type stuff.
Right.
And it was unnecessary and it was unneeded. And I did kind of feel like sorry.
What?
I kind of felt like Rolly was she was not
disappointed, right? Your audio caught up, Jade. I'm guessing she was gonna say she felt like Rolly was disappointed because I felt the same way too. I'm like, Rolly looks so like is that what you were gonna say, or you were just laughing?
No, it just for me, it just seems like Rolly was not being a good friend at that point. Like I don't know if she was tired, or for fighting Natalie,
was out of breath.
Right. But she really sat there, and Slim low key looked like she was hiding behind Rolly. Like, let's be honest, she low key looked like she was hiding behind Rolly. And obviously, we could all tell Slim didn't want to fight. That's cool, whatever.
And then also, what do you think is going to happen at this reunion? Do you think Scotty is going to finally run the South and show us what those hands are about?
I feel like, honest opinion, I don't think Scotty's finding nobody. I think somebody has to press Scotty. I don't think Scotty would ever. I mean, it would surprise me if I saw her jump up and was like, "What's up?" to somebody. But I feel like they would have to address her, and I still feel like she would get dragged. And that's just my opinion. I feel like she would definitely get dragged. I don't think Rolly and Scotty would fight. That's just my honest opinion. I don't think so. I think maybe we have a better chance.
Did you see the video I uploaded? Basically, and like I said before, I didn't catch the audio of Scotty. She was drunk, obviously. Like, she was highly inebriated tonight. But she was kind of talking a little crap on Rolly. She was like, oh, she didn't want to fight. But you could tell she was drunk. But it's like, Rolly might see that and be like, okay, you want to pop your gums? I'm going to hit you too. Because you guys know, Rolly at the reunion, that's her Thunderdome, okay? You know how sumo wrestlers and stuff, I'm not calling her sumo wrestler, but like, you know how wrestlers and stuff, they have their Thunderdome, they have the that's Rolly's WrestleMania, okay?
Yeah.
So
that's me to amp her up. Honestly, I still don't think they're gonna fight. That's just me. I personally think she might go more so for Natalie again. I don't really think she's gonna fight Scotty.
Definitely.
Yeah, but overall, I feel like wait, hold on. I was weak when it was playing that song. When when she got arrested. Yes, I was like, Zeus, you're doing a lot right now.
That's the first time I see them play a music when it came to like an active scene. Like, they usually play music during the slow-mo scenes. And shout out to Ann, she finally got her OnlyFans promo tonight. She probably went to the production, was just like, guys, I need you guys to promote my OnlyFans.
Right.
So I need you guys to put my Big Debbie cakes on this television screen. So they showed her Big Debbie cakes tonight, girl.
They did, and it was fat. It was fat.
Right. It was nice. I said, okay then, Ann, I see why you getting them millions on them OnlyFans, girl.
But let's also talk about Ann for a little bit, because she's been
Yeah, Ann's been very quiet. I realized that, like, after a while, she was just like, I'm sick of this crap. I'm finna just relax, ride the wave, get my check for the rest of this season. I'm finna just, you feel me? I'm finna just relax, which I don't blame her, because fighting all that time, you might get a little exhausted, so I don't blame her.
That, like, some people are feeling bad for Rock I don't feel bad for Rock. I really don't. I mean, she knew what was coming, and it came for her, and I don't feel like I was hearing her cry, and I didn't feel bad at all. Like, to me, I kind of was taking it as, okay, that's a little kid in her. Like, now we could really see her at her weakest, like, vulnerable state. Like, that's the child in her crying. But at the same time, I just didn't feel bad for her. I don't know.
You did it? Oh wow! You
No,
didn't
I
even the
really
music,
didn't.
the day after day. It didn't
No,
make you
I was
feel any type
laughing.
of
I was
way.
cackling. I was driving home. I was driving home
Enough for the play with
crying.
y'all.
Like, no, I did not feel bad for Rock. I feel like Rock has a lot to work on, and for me, her personality for me is a turn off. Like the tough girl thing, the crazy girl thing. Like
Just
I
say
don't
you're
know if
scared,
it's
bro. Just say you're scared,
right.
bro.
I was like, I was like, oh
Jade,
my
you're
god.
scared, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, bro. You're scared, bro. It sounds like you're scared of her, bro. Just say you're scared. Just say you're scared.
That's what I'm saying. I just can't. I just
Any final
no.
thoughts on this episode before I bring in the next caller?
Yes. Final thoughts. Zeus needs to do better. Zeus needs to do better. You know, all of these TV shows underneath Zeus are just giving mediocre. It is. I'm gonna be honest. Some of the episodes are entertaining. Most of them are not, you know? But that's just my opinion.
Okay, thank you so much for calling in. Please tune in for future lives and future after shows.
Oh, I will.
Definitely. All right, night. Y'all be having me crack up, y'all. Just say you're scared, bro. I want somebody to confirm this so-called bag. I agree. I did not feel bad for Rock. She knew it was coming. The song took me out. Tammy, I done told you what the bag was, okay? You've been a long watcher. I've told you where the bag was. The bag is Sierra. Sierra from Love Hip Hop Atlanta has been known to carry a bag. Natalie and the Baddies South. That's why they even came down to South. Y'all know they started off in Atlanta, right? So that was her mission. She wanted the bag from Sierra. And I've showed y'all clips of it on my recaps. Sierra from Love Hip Hop has the bag. She hit the girl with it when she was like shoot her, and she hit her with the bag. And then she also hit Mariah with it because she said she was sleeping with her husband. So it's like Sierra has the bag. I told y'all that. Sierra got the bag. Y'all keep playing with me. I'll be telling y'all that. Okay, Jay, I'm gonna add you next. Please make sure your audio is okay. What's going on? What's going on?
Hey, is my audio good?
Yes, it's all good. What did you think of tonight's episode?
Zeus has this horrible problem of having all like the really, really, really good episodes in the beginning, and the end kind of, tapers off. But I mean, it was all right. But I actually don't think that Rock was bullying Slim. I really don't. Like, the thing about it is, even though the fight happened like episodes ago, this was like 2 days ago in like real time.
Right. Yes,
Like,
that is true. We are watching it from a week-to-week perspective. They're living it in a 12-hour perspective. That is true.
right. Like, this was like 2 days ago that they had this beef and they had that really big fight. And, because even the whole thing with like Scotty and Rolly and, and Scotty, drunk Scotty that we got to see tonight on live, drunk Scotty decides to tell Rolly that, had it popped off when they got to Nashville, she would have got in it. But of course she would have got in it because we sat there and watched them gassing themselves up the whole car ride. Like, they was all on go. You know what I mean? So then, and then like from what we've seen, we really haven't seen Rock and Slim be around each other since that happened. So, and Slim, she's been popping it on camera. She's probably been popping it off camera. And then even when Slim was like, you want to fight me, but you don't want to fight Sway. Well, that's because after she fought Sway piped all the way down. But Slim still got stuff to say. So, and because even when they was at Nashville in that parking lot in front of the house, Rock was, pacing back and forth talking about, you ain't scared enough. You ain't scared enough. Right. I think Rock was trying to shut her up because she wanted her to be scared enough and to pipe all the way down.
Right.
But I don't think that is I don't think of that as bullying in that perspective. Just like we just fought like 2 days ago, and now you hear.
So you think it was just like it was a fair, like, hey, I want my next fade again, basically.
Well, I actually hear me out. I actually don't think Rock wanted to fight her. Why? Because she was talking.
Yes, that is true. Rock does. She swings and asks questions later.
Exactly. The fact that Rock was talking, I'm like,
Just say you're scared, bro.
Right.
Yay, just say you're scared, bro. Just say you're scared of Rock, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Great impressions. I love them. Tune in just for those.
Who do you think called the repo dudes, the bounty hunters, the federales on Rock?
I'm gonna go with Slim just because she was
Oh,
way
no.
too mad outside of the house, popping it on her phone,
Oh,
steadily
no, the
dialing
Grandma Shallow.
911. Yeah, nah, but real talk.
Funny.
But real talk, I really feel like it was the pink bus, because
That is
because
true.
notice when the pink bus was out there, that brought a bunch of attention. When they was in them black sprinters, the bounty hunters were after them, but with that pink bus, of course they knew exactly where to go to.
Right.
Because when they got the pink bus back, all of a sudden, they roll up.
Mm-hmm. You're right when it comes to that too, because that pink bus was probably like a tourist attraction. They're bounty hunters. Every time they see something big and pink flying by, they like, ooh, you feel me? So that you're right about that.
And Zeus is promoting a show. They're telling everybody to come out and see the baddies. They buying plane tickets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really kind of surprised she didn't get hemmed up in the airport, like
Yes,
on like the real.
Right. Before they could even, land to the next city. Where do you think the bag is? Because we've been trying to figure out this mission all along. I told you guys, is Sierra got the bag? Who you think got the bag? Because somebody got the bag, and we need to figure it out. Okay, who got the bag?
You know what? I'm gonna go with Scotty. Scotty got the
Scotty
bag
got the
because
bag.
Scotty runs the South, man. Scotty
Oh,
got the bag.
So she has the bag. She has the bag hidden somewhere in the South, in the southern states.
I'm saying she runs it.
Period. Okay. Thank you so much for joining the live. Any final thoughts?
No, that's all. I'm just really ready for the reunion because all this whole online stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I am really ready for the reunion.
Definitely, for real. I'm really excited to see. I think it's going to be more anticipated than the Cabaret reunion.
Oh, well, that mess, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, and you have a nice night.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Hey, Black Pot, that's my co-host, y'all. That's my girl. Shout out to Black Pot. Please subscribe to her channel. But yeah, let me go drop her link to her channel. That's my gra. You feel me? That's my gra. If y'all know, Black Pot is beautiful. Okay, period. Hold on, y'all. I gotta shout out my home gra. Home gra. Oh, period. She almost at 500 subs too. Okay. Come on, Black Pot. Hold on. Let me drop your link real quick. Hold on. I gotta shout out my people. Y'all. Hold on. Bam. Click this video, y'all. Click this link that's on the screen right now. Okay, I want all y'all can lead this live right now. Click this link right now. Please go and subscribe to this channel. Okay, y'all won't want to miss out. If y'all like this channel, y'all gonna love that channel. Okay, period. No problem, Black Paul. You know I got you. How Scotty run the South? Someone said, but haven't been to New Orleans because she hasn't navigated towards that state. Y'all, that city. Y'all gonna leave Sister Girl alone, okay? She hasn't migrated to Louisiana yet. Nah, Bree fits are so bad. Like, y'all gonna stop picking on Bree. All right, entertainers. I wanted to also shout out. Make sure you guys click that link, y'all, and subscribe. I wanted to also shout out my girl Naomi Dreams, y'all. She was at the Bobby Dykes, in the words of Rolling Ray premiere. So shout out to Naomi. I told her she need to tell me all the tea so I can know what happened at this red carpet, because I know Natalie and them was all probably there kikiing at in the mud. So shout out to her. Y'all are going to get my Bobby recap tomorrow. Also with the South Central Baddies reunion recap as well. And also some Bad Boys Atlanta tea. Y'all, they was going at it, Jack. And apparently some of them was sleeping with each other in the house. Okay, ones that you wouldn't even expect. One that I thought was not Was it that didn't talk sexuality, nothing else, but actually does talk sexuality and everything else. I was like, wow, he's one of the girls. I'm shook. Not gonna lie. So stay tuned for those 3 videos tomorrow. Please hit that like button, you guys. Please, please, please hit that like button. I don't ask for much, so that's one thing that really helps me a lot. I also had a super chat in this live, which I forgot to shout out. So let me scroll up and find it. Where is it? Oh yeah, the Atlantic Creole. Thank you so much for the $1.99. The Atlantic Creole said Rock is a Section 8 version of Left Eye. She reminds me a lot of Left Eye, and it's crazy somebody mentioned it, and I never thought of it until she said it. And before I go, please download the Picacho app. So with the Picacho app, I go live for an hour every day and talk to you guys behind the scenes stuff about my life. You guys will get to know more about me personally. You guys get to learn about what I be up to every day, some behind the stuff with my YouTube, all that. So please, I'm going to pin the app link on in the comments down below. So please make sure you guys hit that link, and we are out, babies. Ain't no personal thing.